Do you have that one person in your life that tells you to have cold showers? Do you think they're crazy? They probably are. But before you make that judgment, here's a few reasons why I have cold showers. I'm gonna go through why I have cold showers, what the science says behind it all, and some tips if you're planning to have your first cold shower. So, benefit number one is vagus nerve stimulation. So the vagus nerve is the longest nerve in the body. It goes from the head down to the neck, through the digestive system. It's connected to a lot of vital organs, so your heart, spleen, liver, lungs, pancreas. And because it's connected to all of these organs, when your vagus nerve is stimulated, it improves the function of these body systems. So research has linked vagus nerve stimulation with lower blood pressure, better digestion, also better mood, less anxiety, less stress. Everyone's genetically predisposed to having a certain level of vagus nerve stimulation, but there's ways that you can increase it. So cold exposure stimulates your vagus nerve, along with other things like diaphragmatic breathing, which is breathing from your abdomen rather than shallow breathing from your chest. So the second reason is that it wakes you up. So cold showers are perfect in the morning. I don't drink caffeine, so the cold shock of the shower gives me a boost of adrenaline, which results in increased energy levels and mental alertness. It's the same way I can imagine someone slapping me around the face every morning. So what I find is after I have a cold shower, my entire body feels awake. So that body high really pulls me into presence. So it's much easier to effortlessly focus on things. Increased resistance to cold temperatures. So I live in London. It's hot for like 2 weeks. The rest of the time, it's cold. These cold showers help me become resistant to the cold temperatures around here. Since I am made for this, like my genes aren't made for this kind of weather. The next reason is cold showers help boost your immune system. So cold showers have been shown to increase white blood cell counts, which can help prevent illness. Listen, you don't want to be catching COVID, so all these measures that people are taking to improve their immune system, like having vitamin D, drinking more water, this is another tool to add to the armory of improving your immune system. And some people say that if you do get sick, having a cold shower will help fight the illness better. What I personally advise is if you're already sick, it depends on if you should have a cold shower or not. If you're just feeling under the weather, then it may help, because if you're fighting the cold, it will help you get that mentality to fight the illness. But if you got the flu or if you got COVID, I think it's better to avoid a cold shower and let your body utilize all of its resources to help fight the illness. So getting in a cold shower is how I see it. It's like the gym. It doesn't feel good right in that moment. And in the moment of a cold shower, like similar to the moment when you're pushing hard in the gym, you're actually damaging your body in the short term, but it's for that long-term gain. So those are some physical benefits of having cold showers, but there are also some important psychological benefits. So cold showers have got easier for me over time, but they're still difficult. Every time I do it, I don't really want to do it. What I find the psychological benefit of that is that it helps improve my level of self-discipline. After I do it in the morning, it feels like I've already overcome something difficult in the day. That feeling of overcoming something big early on in the day sets the rest of the day up. So the rest of the day seems easier in comparison. When something difficult comes up later in the day, I can think it wasn't as difficult as a cold shower. So those are why I have cold showers. But how do I do it? Like, what are some tips if you're planning to have one for the first time? Here's what I'd advise. So in the morning, I have a functional warm shower, and then at the end of the shower, I crank cold to the max, and then I leave it for about 1 minute. Sometimes I put my head under, sometimes I don't. It just depends on if I want to wash my hair that day. But some tips if you're just going to start out is to just do one area first. So start with the legs. Don't crank it to maximum cold. Gradually make it colder and colder until it's the maximum level you can tolerate. Your breathing will go out the window. So it's very important to just focus on that and take long, deep breaths. Focus on the out breath because the cold shock will automatically make you breathe in. Try not to breathe in and out of your mouth because that's associated with panic breathing. Better to do it in and out of your nose. The last thing is combining the cold showers with Wim Hof breathing beforehand. Wim Hof is also known as the Iceman. He's got 26 world records in crazy things like running up Mount Kilimanjaro in his shorts, being immersed in ice baths for nearly 2 hours. So he's got this breathing technique that you can do, and you can do it without cold showers, and it's just used to help wake your body up. It's linked to the vagus nerve stimulation that I was talking about earlier. What Wim says is to combine the breathing technique with the cold showers. I don't do Wim Hof every day. I do it when I have time. Each round takes about 3 minutes. It depends on how long you can hold your breath. I'm gonna put a link to the video in the description below that goes through his breathing technique. So if you're planning to have a cold shower, good luck, and just remember, the first time you do it is the hardest time. Any time after that, it gets easier. You could be in the shower every day thinking about cranking it to cold and not do it for like a month. But the one day where you do it, every day after that will be easier. Let me know what you think. Did you try one? How did it go? What's stopping you from having one? Do you agree or not agree with what I said? Do you have them regularly and there's something that you want to add? So yeah, good luck out there, people. Peace out.